Problem number 2. The accountant for Cube Merchandise says that to pay all expenses and have a reasonable profit based upon a cost of 62.50 pesos on its product, the company's markup should be 80% of the cost. Determine the selling price of the product. So, paano naging problem under markup based on cost yung problem? Kasi, looking at the rate of markup, ang sabi doon ay 80% of the cost. Lagi siyang, ang titingnan nyo na lang is yung rate of markup. Then, based dun sa rate of markup, ano ba yung sinasabi? Of the cost ba? Or of the selling price? Or markup, rate of markup based on cost? Or based on selling price? Nandun lang lagi sa rate yung parang identity if the given problem is under based on cost or based on selling price. So, dahil of the cost siya, obviously, this problem number 2 is under markup based on cost. Next, let's identify the given values for this problem. So, the first given value is 62 pesos point 50 centavos. So, ano kaya yung 62.50 based dito sa problem na to? So, ang statement is based upon a cost of. So, base dun sa statement na yon, we can clearly say that this 62.5 pesos is the cost. Kasi nga, based upon a cost of 62.5. Next, the company's markup should be 80% of the cost. Ano kaya yung 80%? So, dahil may percent symbol, that is rate of markup based on cost. Then, the unknown values are the selling price of the product. So, let's write it clearly using the format that we have, the given, the find, and the solution. So, for the given, the first value that we have is 62.50, and based on our 0.50, that's just the same. Based on our analysis earlier, the 62.5 is the cost. Next, we also have 80%, in which this 80% is equivalent to the rate of markup based on cost. And since we cannot compute using this percent symbol, we have to rewrite this one to its decimal form. So, 80% is equivalent to 0.80 or 0.8. Then, we have to look for the selling price. Again, you may use abbreviations. So, let's proceed with the solution. So, sa solution, same with problem number 1, we cannot compute for the selling price directly since the formula for the selling price is cost plus the markup. And based on our given, we don't have any values for markup yet. So, we have to solve for the value of markup before we come up with or before we can solve for the selling price. So, solving for the markup, again, the formula for markup is rate of markup based on cost multiplied by the cost. So, substituting the given values, we will have 0.8 multiplied by 62.5. So, you get your calculator and try to solve for the markup. Solving for the markup, we will have 0.8 multiplied by, or 0.8, that's just the same, 0.8 multiplied by 62.5 equal to 50 pesos. So, our markup is 50 pesos. Now that we have the value for markup, we can now solve for the selling price using this formula. So, cost is 62.5 plus 50. So, for us to make sure, 50 plus, we use your calculator. So, again, pagka may fraction, S to D or F to D, the answer will be 112.5. So, this is the value for your selling price for problem number 2. You can use 0.5 or 0.50. That's the same.